From the time Alexis was born until now, she has probably been one of my number one best friends. Before school started, we were always together, and if I could take one thing that I had learned from her, it would be not only learning my perspective of things, but her perspective of things as well. So being open-minded towards other people and other things is helpful. I had to start school a year earlier than Alexis because of the way her birthday falls, but I made a lot of friends throughout elementary school. About second grade, I made friends with a girl named Cassidy Brinkley because we started playing softball together, and as we got older, we came closer because we were all in the same classes. With Cassidy, I had more experience because we had seen each other at school all day, then turn around and we would have softball together. Cassidy and I started to be really close in the 4th grade when we had the same class and had AIG together. My experience with her was just growing up and being involved with other things. Then in middle school, there were probably 2 girls that also had an effect on me, Emma and McKinley. I met McKinley in 6th grade, but when we got to 7th grade, we were in the same class, and that's where I met her best friend, Emma. Every day in gym, we would always be the ones that are doing something different than everybody else. First, we would always be the last ones out of the locker room. Then we would go downstairs and we would go talk to Mr. Vaughn about the most random things. One thing that I had learned from them was to be different, be the ones to stand out in a crowd. Being with them helped out a lot with my individuality. When I was in 8th grade, I got to see Alexis more because the 7th and 8th graders were together in the gym and we would sit together in the mornings. Alexis started bringing a girl named Cassidy Lindsay with her to sit in the mornings with us, and the more we had talked, the more closer we got. We started hanging out, and she was one of the ones that jokes around about everything. There are so many inside jokes that we have that have also made us stand out in a crowd because Cassidy is the one that doesn't care about what other people think of her. The more I hung out with her, the more that I didn't care about what other people thought of me because it's my life and I have to make the best of it. I also met 2 other people in 8th grade that have affected my life. One is Bella. We have been really close friends for almost 2 years now. We hang out all the time and do almost everything together. Bella had helped me get through my first year of high school, and if I say that I'm going to do something, whether it's for school or not, she makes sure that I go all the way through with it. And lastly, Caitlin. I met Caitlin in 8th grade, and without her in my life, I probably wouldn't be who I am now. She got me involved in volleyball, and the one thing that I had learned from her was to be there for one another. You always need to be there for somebody in bad times. From the time I was little until 9th grade, I had figured out just a couple of really good friends that have taught me something while growing up. Last year, freshman year, was probably one of the hardest for me to get situated in with the school because not all of my friends was there with me. Therefore, just the 8th graders had not moved up yet. Without them, I have opened up more to new people around me. Just like last year, I was really familiar with more seniors and juniors. This year, I have finally found out who I am. The freshmen are